Good morning, everyone. Dave Taylor here with Rod Vermilio, excuse me. And we're going to discuss how his software is done this year in baseball. We're now in the third week in football, and shortly we'll have basketball and hockey starting. So, we've got the last quarter of the year to make some significant income from our sports betting. So, Rod, take it away. Let's tell us, the folks, what you've done so far with the software on MLL, NBA, Major League Baseball. Thank you.
Early morning yet. Um,
Yeah.
well, we launched the program. We did the official launch. Baseball season started April 1st, as it does every year. This year, last night we were 2-2. So far in baseball this year, we're 502 wins, 331 losses. It's a little over 60% winning average. We're plus 30.667% return on investment. Um, So plus 30.667% just in baseball. Um, if that's not impressive enough, that's only in a 5.5 month period. So we're just in the last month of the regular season of baseball. Don't do a whole lot of plays in the playoffs, but we will have some. I project us to finish out baseball at between 32 and 35% returns in a 6-7 month period. That's just one sport, as you said. Football being the third week of the season, we're 35 and 30 so far, plus 2.281%. So this month alone, today being the 24th, so we got we're in the last week. We're up 3.302%. So when you start thinking about that, it doesn't sound like a ton of money, but that's 40% return annual, and we're on one sport. You mentioned hockey and basketball coming up. Hockey starts on the 8th of October, and I believe the NBA season is the last week of October that starts. So we're going to have three sports happening simultaneously. We're going to have the football season here. We're going to have basketball and all hockey. So I project us to be in hockey to be at that 20% mark, 15 to 20%, and the same with basketball. So we're looking at people getting involved now. Unfortunately, if they would have gotten involved, those that got involved at the start of the baseball season, you're coming up on football, hockey, and basketball on the house money, as we always say. But people that get involved now should be looking at a return of about 15%, 20% between now and the end of the year. So within that last quarter. So that's where we're at right now. Very little drawdown. I think we had a 3% drawdown. So we were, all our clients were up money really, really quickly, and we haven't looked back.
That's great, Rod. So what like, you were saying last night that, a lot of the sport books and that sell the tips and that they work both sides. They'll give half to one side, half to the other, and your software is strictly one-sided.
Strictly one-sided. I mean, when people sign up for the service and we give them some free information for a while, we do that for two reasons, Dave. We do that, one, to show them that it works. Number two, it allows them to go to our website, and every play that we give our clients that we send out, it matches what we put on our website. Nobody else in the industry does that every single day. So, it's 100% transparent. We're also out in Vegas. We also play the plays that we put up. So we're on the same information that our clients are, and just because we know it works. The other reason we do that is, some people like to follow because they've been burned by so many different services out there. We understand that. But the second reason we do that is that they can play along on the trades that we put out on a daily basis, and get up money before they ever pay us a dime for our information. We don't have to do it that way. We're one of the only services in the industry that does it that way. And the reason we do it that way is we're here to earn their business. We're not here to take money out of their pocket. We want to make them successful at sports investing, trading sports on a daily basis to make a residual income. They will have no problem paying for our service because what we make them will well supersede. We're not like those businesses that say, "Hey, give us a week, give us a month, pay us $400 or $500, and we'll show you that it works." We'll show you that it works, then you're going to pay us.
That's good. Now, there's a lot of people, I know football is probably one of the heaviest bet things. Now, do you give the trades on college footballs as well?
Oh, absolutely. We've got, because the college, because there's so many more college teams, as you know, we only have, 30 teams in the NFL, roughly 30 teams in all the major league sports. In college, there's a lot more sampling of teams. So we do put out college plays as well. And if somebody comes in and buys the football package on our subscription service, it's inclusive of the college and the pros for that package. So if you buy a football package, my suggestion to people out there is, I hear it all the time. I got people go, "I don't like to bet baseball." Well, my comeback to that is, do you like to make money? Whether it's not when you invest in the stock market, do you invest in the stocks that you like just because you like the company brand, or do you let your broker invest in those stocks because he makes you money at them? So I would tell people, buy the monthly subscription. The best bang for the buck. It's the biggest returns. It encompasses every sport within that month. In basketball, we'll play college basketball and we'll play professional. Baseball's only professional because there's so many games we don't need to play college, and their schedules in college baseball, there's not a lot of line activity. Hockey's just professional, and football is both as well. So that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah, I know, like the emotion with, especially in college, is very high for your college teams and that. So, but your software, it's going to take all that emotion out, correct?
That's absolutely correct. It's all done with math, statistics, probabilities, and algorithmic equations, and we match that with investment algorithms and investment strategies that all your big time stockbrokers and forex and future traders use. That's what the software does. I understand. I always tell people, I know that if you're a sports fan, you love to play your own games, and I'm fine with that. Just, I always encourage our clients, go in, set some money aside for your investment account like you would your IRA, your 401k, what have you, and just use our sports trading information on that account, because that's exactly what happens. 98% of sports traders and sports bettors lose because of that emotion factor. And I understand. I love to have action on a game on a team that I like, and when the program comes out and says play this game, and it's one of my favorite teams, I can't stand playing the game. But you just got to play it. I don't like betting on the teams that are my favorites because I know I'm emotionally involved. So you're absolutely right. Emotion, it takes all the emotion out of it. You want to play the emotional games, play them on another account. Keep an account separate for the games that you're trying to make a residual annual return on.
Great advice. If anybody's watching this and they enjoy the information, I hope you guys can share it with your friends. We're here to educate the public. We'd love to get our software in your hands, and we want to make sports betting a profitable experience for you. So, Rod, is there anything in closing you'd like to say to our friends?
Anybody that has any questions, if they'd like to do a webinar with us, if they if they want to get on our website and just send us over some questions that they have, feel free. We take a little bit different approach, Dave, as you know. I'm pretty much hands-on with everybody. They're not talking to a room full of salesmen. We hand coddle every one of our clients in the beginning so that they see how to make this thing work. They don't have to know about sports. In fact, when if you saw the introductory letter from a couple of the people I copied you on the link yesterday. I tell them one of the first things: forget what you've been told and what you know about sports betting, because it doesn't work. You have to use the math to make money in the long run. So if they have questions, reach out to us. We're available. This is what we do for a living. So we have the time, and we, like you said, we want to educate people. We know people in the economy, it's tough for a lot of people, and we want to see them make a residual income. That's what makes it fun. So that's other than that, just reach out to us if you have some questions, or you want some answers to some stuff. Let us know. We're here to help.
Great. I'm glad everybody is following us, and we'd love to hear anything, feedback from you. Say we want to take that emotion out of your sports betting and make it profitable. Once, 30 years ago, I met an old sports bookie from New York City, and he straight out told me, never get involved with betting sports. 99% of those suckers out there lose. So don't be one of those suckers. We're here to try to teach you something and how to manage your money and how to use our software to get significant gains in your action. Thank you. We'll talk to you again.
Thanks, Dave.